Madhura's Recipe on YouTube is a culinary treasure for dosa lovers. And today I'll delve into her amazing anda curry. And rich in flavor and spice, this recipe brings together ingredients that send your taste buds on an audacious adventure. If you've struggled with dull curry recipes, this one's for you. So, how often do you wish your homemade curries had that restaurant quality allure? The secret lies in the balance of spices. Madhura expertly guides you to achieve just the right blend. Uh, you won't need fancy equipment, just a few common spices that transform the everyday meal into something memorable. To start, Madhura uses basic ingredients: onions, tomatoes, ginger, garlic, and of course the staple spices. If peeling onions makes you tear up, pro tip, try refrigerating them first. Make sure your tomatoes are ripe. Otherwise, your curry might lack depth. The fresher, the better. First up, we saute onions until they're golden brown. This step is non-negotiable, folks. Trust me, rushing it means missing out on the rich caramelized base that carries your curry. If you've been finding your curries bland, this consider this step your new gospel. Next, it's time to introduce the ginger garlic paste. This is not just for an aromatic boost. It acts like a flavor glue, binding everything together. Madhura emphasizes keeping a constant stir to avoid burning, which can bring a bitter note if you're not careful. Precision here pays dividends. Throw in spices like turmeric, red chili powder, and garam masala. You don't need a professional kitchen, just rhythm in your hands. While it's tempting to add more, especially if you're heat tolerant, overspicing is a common mistake. Our goal is to complement, not overpower. Tomato puree joins the party next, contributing a tangy sweetness that balances the spices. If your puree is too thick, a splash of water or broth can help. Don't overlook the simmering stage. Patience is your ally. When it bubbles like a cozy hot tub, you're on track. Here's where the magic happened. Place boiled eggs into the curry. Score the eggs with shallow cuts. They absorb flavors way better. Madhura advises against tossing them in whole, which might leave your eggs tasting plain. Slit and saute for that perfect infusion. At this juncture, it's salt to taste. But here's a trick. Add half, taste, and adjust. It's the old adage, less is more. And you can always add, but never take away. Cooking is a dynamic dance. Embrace the rhythm rather than follow rigid steps. Pro tip, garnish with cilantro for a fresh finish and some lemon juice for zest. It's like adding the last brushstroke on a painting. Settle but not settle. And that a sprinkle here, a squeeze there, and you've elevated your dish to an art form. Even your toughest critic will be impressed. A common pain point is timing the dish to coincide with fluffy basmati rice or fresh naan. Have them ready before your curry simmers its last. You don't want your masterpiece to cool while mingling with an undercooked side. Be the conductor of your culinary orchestra, and there you have it. Madhura's anda curry, a dance of flavors in four-dimensional harmony. And once you master this, you'll find the road to curry success paved with tantalizing options. So, there's nothing more satisfying than crushing a kitchen goal. And with this recipe, you're well on your way to curry stardom.